I'm a Dead Sea rider. I'm a small brown spider. I'm a large red fire. I don't want to do this. I don't think I can just. I cannot just do this. Not this. This. I'm a Red Sea rider. Ah, I'm a small brown spider. Ah, I'm a large red fire. Fire. I cannot just do this. Ah, I cannot just do this. Ah, I don't think I can just do this. Not this. This. The only way to decommodify is to level the playing field. Now everything is equal. I'm metering my plexiglass sheet with my teeth, making it unequal. I'm filing my teeth with a Johnston fine cut blade. I've been ordering so many Johnston fine cut blades from Home Depot, from the internet. Or I've just been looking so much that now all I see is Johnston fine cut blades. They're blades only, blades, no handle, no plastic, no wood or rubber, blades only. My hand wrapped around a blade only, fingers clutching, blade only. My nail against, blade only. I'm waiting, only waiting to touch. I saw a plant with a plaque marked treasured tree. A man with a pockmarked cheek just walked with me, but distinctly didn't see or did see. To tell is difficult. It's cool. We call the tree treasured now, whether we do or don't it. That tree means nothing to me, but I call it. Like an empty glove's finger points, through desert, through space, at an empty box. Selenite, howlite, calcite, irregular barite, eolite, goshenite, neolite, irreparable loss. On the bus, I'll tell you. I ain't suicidal, I'm just tired of broads. On the bus, he said first what I'm sure he'd said before, if only without words. And I'll say it again, if only later, with more words. Blades only, satisfying me. Blade seeks blade, the door to my room, now reading, blades only. Reading blades only now myself. Review of blade, effectively forbade non-blades from entrance. Effectively forbade even you. Form blade, blade for blade. I had to change the name of the blade because it was the same as your last name. No, you go ahead. I touched you as you changed your apparel. While you changed your attire, I lay down. Wearing a suit of blue with embroidered name, I kissed you as I changed your tire. Although neither of us could truly know what it's like to have 4 large tires, if it's more liberating or more a drag, I dragged you into a tire and touched you there as a way to practice circumscription, delineating my life with you from the rest of it, placing you not among the others by way of treaded rubber. Man made of plush white coils waves from flapping tag as my tongue arches, the miserable shining light on my white feet as I stall to say, no, you go ahead. I practice my BDSM daily, neatly, on the streets, so passive and strong. While you acquiesce to go, and I bow my head, you're ahead of me now, because me, I'm passive and strong. Cleo, Cleo, I can't say I love you anymore. You're not the girl that I loved once before. Your eyes aren't yours anymore. Your hair doesn't have that one curl. Please just let me be. I paid for your ticket to take the water taxi to meet me at the convention center. Unwilling to commit, I seek places resembling airports, airports resembling places. Porches resemble your figure, flanked by airport carpet jetsam of 1,000 goodbyes. One very long goodbye. Well, that's my life. A quick hi to anyone white who briefly went through a Buddhist phase before reading how cultural appropriation is wrong. Beg, put me on a wall, put me on a wall with other fine blades. The desire to put you on a wall and be done with you, flush against the materiality of your flank. The blade only used to make everything less equal. Skywriting with me, but I cannot say. And I'm only 16, and I like it this way. I want to go in the street, I hesitate. I'm a skywriting teen, stars the way. I wanna see the way, 'cause I cannot say. And I'm only 18. And I'm only 16, and I can fly straight, and I can A woman was killed by over 500 pounds of falling merchandise Tuesday when an overstocked shelf collapsed in the Waverly Rite Aid's pharmacy department. I like to keep the shelves stocked for her, said a Rite Aid employee. This clerk has appointed himself responsible for the woman's death, although the district manager officially released a statement pointing to structural errors and internal miscommunication. It's really that these newer shelf frames can't withstand all the weight our older models are used to, said District Manager Healy. Nevertheless, entering the once sunny Waverly store is harrowing. Sharpie on electric tape notes are plastered throughout every aisle of the store. They convey messages of complex bereavement. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I loved you so much, they read. The employee has not resigned and has instead spent the past 2 days since the event re-itemizing and inventorying the contents of every shelf in the store. We may need to ask for him to leave soon, said Rod Stiles, a Waverly branch team manager. This has been tough on all of us, including the family involved. Right now, we're just trying to rebuild a feeling of safety in our store and then move on. He's not making it easier for himself, the rest of the team, or our customers by haunting around our store with these notes, crying. He's been a great member of the team, but quite frankly, I don't think we have the profit margin to pay for his grief. The Waverly Rite Aid at East 32nd and Greenmount remains open daily from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. How can I tell you, how can I tell you, how can I tell you now? How can I tell you, how can I tell you now? How can I tell you, how can I tell you, how can I tell you now? How can I tell you, how can I tell you now? voice messages you read because I like them. This requires a method. My phone has very little space, so this requires a method. In order to compensate, I delete every text message I get. I almost picked a book off the street today called How to Get Your Shit Together, then thought otherwise. I go to Chipotle twice a year and still feel so much shame, hoping you won't walk by the windows. The yoga lady was scared of me today. She kept smiling, fixing my postures, but I didn't care. I got a knockoff tarot card that had a steamy woman with cherries on the front. On the back, it said, "Own your desire. Put a tag on that kitty." But I have no desire, except for a good smoothie. Almond base. Tonight in Baltimore, my mirror from Providence hit the floor and broke into several pieces on account of a strong gust. While holding the broken glass, I fell into my French press, and it broke into several pieces. I ended with more than several pieces of glass in my hand, and bleeding, and fine, still without desire. If momentum is the push that keeps a thing going, after a little bit it stops being a push and starts being a gentle hand. Then the palm comes off and it becomes just fingers. Then the glove falls off, like those found floating in the Potomac by the kayak launch with bottles, trash. I save your fingers because I do like them, but don't expect it. I rode my bike under a ladder today while going through my alley. I thought, this is cool. I'm tempting fate. I already think you're getting loose with me and forgetting I'm a person. There was water in the pie pan, and while you took it out of the fridge, it spilled on you. You said, "Oh my god, fucking shit." I felt bad knowing you made me the pie for my birthday, having never made one before, having made the crust from scratch, having used shortening as your friend suggested, carrying different kinds of peaches up Guilford Ave home from Safeway, not knowing I have a leaking fridge. I thought it was funny that water wound up in the pie tin though, and it's not that I don't care about you, but more because I do. Touched by the gaze of an R&B song. Like Aries comes a photograph by the gaze of their pet bird. Yeah, she hid her face from my house into a museum, curated by the gaze of an R&B bird, the gaze of an animal on Talon's Twitter, running into a museum, curated by the gaze of an animal, touched by the gaze of an animal, for the North Charles Safeway, performing stand-up, followed by the gaze of the ocean, and looking at the outlet. Shout out to friends. I have a carton of eggs. Shout out, this looks absolutely great, thumbnail size. Shout out to anyone who thinks it's cute to DJ using their left hand. Shout out to anyone who thinks it's cute to take pics of their porch talking athletic wear. Can we say it's like I'm in Florida watching an HBO documentary? Please be right back, currently in circles. Please don't touch. Please send a message. I'm going to DJ using his left hand. I have a phone in 7-year-old sweatpants, a man far taller than a baby. My phone is gone, but I've never done anything. They're meeting whatever personal emotional needs on their porch, toppling the horse statue in my window while I will date this before their lips. I think I'm about to, maybe, become a pro dog. Shout out to anyone with cute left hands. How to dress for letting me. I'm the little girl who stops after licking her lips, having a hard time overcoming not losing my phone. I'll post them later. I'm going to take pics of their pet bird. 1 more hour to take pics of their pet bird. Touched by an animal, for example, the eyes of screaming. Hardline symmetry between an animal and who I am. One more clear that the animal has been looking at Jaden Smith's Twitter. Comfort smells, pranks, holes, taking off. I would like cleaning my room while dressed as a tennis coach. Silence is one of your teachers outside of school. It's nice to project. You are funny. But remember the letter J. I'm going to my room because the only thing in there is a horse statue. How to deal with tomorrow and eating a mango. Don't touch, please send a message. Everything I need to know, I don't touch. I'll post them in the North Charles Safeway Sunday, frozen by the gaze of an R&B song, disappointed at 7 p.m. to see who in dreams I imagine screaming. Everything I need to pay for, women with pear-shaped figures. Be right back, currently in a rut. Be right back, currently in the middle of my day. Every day, or don't you? I updated this way. How to really pay for it. Everything I dreamt, I updated. How to maybe become a while.